Hello. This is SSW. This is SSW, and I'm gonna talk to you. Okay, we got a like. That's good. Now, I know you've. If you haven't seen the community post, you should see it. Thank you. How you doing, Nomad? How you doing? Now, there's a different talent that I have not shown to people. It's the talent in me, and I just wrote a short story with the help of a friend, all the way from the UK, that I posted on my social medias, from Facebook to everywhere. It's a short story. The short story came out of a bad day. How you doing, early riser? Now, this short story. Now, if I'm planning, if I can, there's a lot of money in writing a book, and if I get it published, maybe not like tons of money, but it's a good new job to do, and if it makes some money, if I can sell it on Amazon, maybe the book, or eBay, a few copies of it, I'm gonna make a series of. I'm gonna write some short stories. I'm gonna make a book of short stories. Okay, Dave. Make sure they're good people. Okay. But like I'm trying to say is I'm making this series of short stories, and there's one I wrote that was really close to my heart. It's called "The Land Beyond the Fog," and I posted it on Facebook and on my community page. So it's a story that's close to my heart as a man. Now, I'm looking for someone to work with. If I write this series of short stories, I guess, So, if you just came in, give me a like. Land Beyond the Fog. Well, let me read it to you, and maybe. Thank you. Hearts. Let me read The Land Beyond the Fog to you, and let's see if you like it. It came from my mind, so. Trying to find it. We have a problem. I hear you. Oh, yeah. How you doing? All right. Remember to smash the like button. Now, I just wrote a short story. I'm going to try to read it out to you people. So I'll have to go to Facebook. No problem there. There we go. The Land Beyond the Fog by me. I don't know. Yeah, smash the like button. The Land Beyond the Fog by me. In a town by the bay, there is a man. Dissatisfied with the modern world, he feels alienated from the culture he lives in. His sadness is profound until one day he was searching online and discovered the forbidden chant of the land beyond the fog. As the legend reads, those who utter the chant on a foggy day or night on a foggy day or night will be instantly transported to the land beyond the fog. And where do those who've spoken and where do those who've spoken the chant go? No one really knows. As a man in profound sadness read about this ancient lore, he wondered if the people who spoke the chant were like him, searching for something more. Thoughts of adventure and a new life raced through his mind, but the rational part of himself was racing even more. And didn't believe in ancient lore, old wise tales from a time before. Days have passed since he read the ancient lore, but the weather forecast calls for fog and more. So the man of profound sadness tries his luck. And the chant of ancient lore. So he puts on his coat with his belongings and goes out the door. He walks into the foggy wood, seeing the barren trees. He gets to his knees, and in great sadness he feels the trees are as barren as he. Out of sadness and anger, he spoke the chant of the land beyond the fog. And the fog comes to life in a way that is beautiful and full of fright. The man of great sadness was in a state of mind, of flight, or of a fight or flight. The fog quickly took him. For a brief second, he could only see the milky white. But when the fog cleared, he saw a purple sky and wonders he'd never seen before. And 4 beautiful women greeted him in his new land of wonders. Their skin was almost metallic gold. Their hair was long, silky, and chestnut brown. And they took his hand and guided him into a city that looked like it was made out of quartz crystal. Stunning in its beauty, the man of great sadness has become the man of great joy. The end. I wrote that. Well, a little bit of I would say that my inspirations were of a famous guy from Baltimore. Well, thank you. Thank you. My inspirations were of a little bit of H.P. Lovecraft, a little bit of a little bit of like what's his name? What's his name? He wrote The Telltale Heart. I forget. He's long dead. It's the guy who wrote to quote the Raven Nevermore. Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, Edgar Allan Poe. No, I don't, Kermit. And if you do, don't come to my stream. I'm a Christian. Okay. Sure. Now, I want to do a series. Now, if you like that, would you be willing to buy a book of short stories by me? Oh, yeah. Well, gotta go. I'll be right back. I just gotta turn off my Well, I am going to write a series of short stories based on my a short stories very similar to that. They're going to be like a modern version of, let's say, Edgar Allan Poe and H.P. Lovecraft. Those influences, But you're welcome. This book is I'm gonna work on this book. Thank you. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Stick around. I just got to take my pot off the boil downstairs. There we go. Exactly. And maybe I can be the writer that maybe I can write a story that people want to see. How many people would want to see okay, how many people would like to see a short film? How many people would like to see? Give me a thumbs up if you would like to see a short film based on that story right there. Definitely. This is marketing. Yeah, I'm getting tired of my day job, so maybe this is a new avenue for my creativity and for money. Okay. So, a short film based on this would be a good. How about like 20 something dollars for one, but more for one copy on eBay, which is fair. Maybe $16 $16.99 a copy. You know what I mean? On eBay, $16.99. I get a lot of sales, It would be nice. Would you like to see this short story be turned into a short film? Now, a short film is a lot easier to make than let's say, like a movie. A short film is just that, a short film. Now, I could make it in animated form, like an animation, I'm tired of my day job and I'm getting older, so this might be a good avenue to go into. For a short film? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Definitely. Now, I like you to spread the word of my new literary talents. Oh, I'm so loving those likes. I got 11 likes. Yeah, it's a way to make money, and be a good idea. Okay. So, I think I'll first come out. I can make this into a movie. I might write a series of write a book of short stories, because I got a few other ideas in mind besides The Land Beyond the Fog. You know what I mean? Yeah, I need to set that up. I think maybe Dave might know how to do that. But yeah. Will be interesting. Interesting. Now, would you like this film to be animated or live action? If it's animated, it will be cheaper. A lot more things you can do in animation, or live action, or with an actor playing the titular role. Yep. I can't do it without you. Now, this probably, since it's a short story, it would be a good short film. It's not going to be a long film. Yeah, it's maybe about. How you doing? So, everybody wants this done. Okay. I'll talk to you, Dave. That's not that kind of story. There are women in the story, but that's the end of the story. Mm-hmm. Like the golden skinned women that guide him to the city. That's a lot. Nads. Oh boy. That being said, I think it's time to take this to the next level of my creativity and make some money off of it. You want a short film based on this story? Okay. Sounds cool. Yep. So everyone wants a short film based on this story. Okay. All right. See what I'm gonna do. Dave, get an Instagram page, please. We'll talk. I'm willing to bury the hatchet between us, but we'll work behind the scenes, bro. We're not going to work on camera. We'll work behind the camera. That way, things don't get sticky if we're not in front of the camera. You know what I mean? You know my Instagram. You know what I mean? No. No, this is about business. MJ. No, I'm telling you to get back on Instagram so I can talk to you. Okay. Okay, this is a major opportunity. I'm going to write a book of short stories. And then I'm going to... I can't put my... Okay, you want to know the rules, Cricket? Well, no disrespect, no blasphemy, no lewd, crude language. And of course, no underage people on my stream. Because America is under COPPA laws, and I can't do that. COPPA is a law that prevents people from talking to minors on the internet. Yeah. Well, I don't know who you are, but you got to go. That's kind of disrespect that I do not tolerate. Melton Ward. Yeah, I love to do that. This wouldn't require a lot of voice acting, just maybe a narrator. I don't think my voice is good for the narration. I want someone that sounds a little more like Wilford Brimley, If I'm going to get a narrator, Wilford Brimley would be my first choice, Someone who sounds like Wilford Brimley. It's like the dark, deep voice, Okay. So I am going to do this. Sounds good. Maybe for my regular job. I'll promote it in a heartbeat. But the film got But the film has to come first, you know. I just need someone who sounds like that Wilford Brimley voice, that kind of Midwestern. Oh, I'm Wilford Brimley. You know, yeah, that's the kind of voice that the narrator that I'm looking for. Well, it was a long time. Interesting. So we got something going here. All right, I'll make some more short stories. But Dave, we're not going to be in front of the camera. We'll be behind it this time. That is the deal. Thank you, Nomad. Exactly. Just this is going to be my art. You know, we're both artists, and I respect the fact that you're an artist and I'm an artist. We both like to draw. We both like to do different things. We have similar interests. I respect that. I don't respect some of the things you have done, but I can forgive. I'm a forgiving man. Exactly. You know what that is? That's disrespect, literary arts. You got to go, literary arts. That is disrespect. You got to go. Moderators, take care of Prison Salad. You got that right. Very good. Wolf Energy Productions. Okay. I'll write some more stories. Okay. Let's just see what we can do here. I need a new line of work. I'm kind of in a catch-22, so I need a new line of work, and it's not working for me. You know, man. I want something where I can call the shots and actually make money, but you know, on my own sweat, on my own intellect. You know, I realize, you know, I'm late in the game in my life, but I can still maybe get ahead. You know, that's true. That's true. All right. This is going to be something new. Something great. I can write the short stories and turn them into short films. About my life? No, Dave. I'm not going to be on camera anymore. Okay. This time, the deal is we work behind the camera. We both benefit, Dave. You know what I mean? This project is going to be strictly behind the camera. You know what I mean? Yeah. Exactly. It could be, but it's not going to be. It's going to be short films. And if I write any more short stories, we can make some more short films out of them. That would be a good idea. A series of short films in one movie, kind of like an eclectic, you know. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, it's my first short story, but I can come up with another one. I have a few ideas. Trust me. There's a lot of things I can go seething. Okay. Because I got to think about me right now. I can't be working at Walmart for the rest of my life. And I realize that I'm getting too old for it. It's a young man's game. And I got to find a new line of work. And this might actually work for me. He's dead, Noodles. He's dead. There's no way I can get him. That's a possibility. We work together, pull our resources. The goal is to create art and make money. Yeah, AI, I've seen it, like AI films. I want to get into that, really. That's very good. I've seen them. Yes. Yeah, I've seen the AI voice. Yeah, I like that. Yep. I'll need some help. We'll have to coordinate, Dave. We'll have to coordinate. Well, Orson Welles is okay, but I wanted the Wilford Brimley voice in a darker kind of shade sounds like a very good idea. It's like, yes, because doesn't start out as a very happy story. Okay. It starts out as a man who's basically feeling alienated, isolated. He's dead too, but maybe AI can bring him back to life. But I think Vincent Price wouldn't work with this situation. Vincent Price is too cheerful, even for him. But yeah, the Wilford Brimley voice. I mean, it's got, or maybe that guy. What's his name? That Western sounding guy. You know. Okay. Okay, we can do that. I want to make him a man in his like 30s. Nah, I wasn't specific about the man in the story because I wanted to make it it could be any man that anyone can relate to. I think everyone can relate to this man who feels alienated from modern society. You know what I mean? Every man can relate to that kind of story, So I made sure that that the man in question could be you, could be me, could be any man. The man of great sadness could be any man in society. There's a lot of men in great sadness living in our current society. But if we're going with a movie, I would say a man in his 30s. You know? That guy in the westerns? What's his name? What's his name? He was in Ghost Rider too. He played the caretaker, the grave caretaker. Sam Elliott. Yeah, that kind of voice would work as well. I mean, it's very sad, very dark. You know, man, because we're gonna start out in a dark place. This guy is in a dark place. Yeah, Sam Elliott, that guy. Really? Yeah. Well, the Sam Elliott voice would be another one. A Wilford Brimley voice, that Midwestern, very deep sounding masculine voice, but also has a sadness in it. Man, Sam Elliott, Wilford Brimley, they both have like an air or of sadness in their voices, but very masculine. So I want to choose that kind of. Yeah. Well, we got this and let it make money. Man? Yes. And who's that? Jack. Mac, whatever, Jamac. Okay. I'm itching to work with this person unless if he's willing to pay me, if I'm willing to get paid for my story. You know what I mean? I'm willing to work with people and get a little money in return. I hope it's more money than I make. You know, if it's more money than I make, that'll be impressive. You know. So right now I'm thinking about the bottom line. The art is good, but also the bottom line. I will make stories that people want to hear about. I agree. I don't want to do anything without, like I don't want to. I don't have solid funding right now, and like I said, I'm trying to like short films is where I want to do, like maybe animated short films that would. I've seen a lot of great animated short films on YouTube and everywhere else, and maybe I want to get into that market. I can write the short stories. You know, nah, that wouldn't work. I'm thinking Sam Elliott. You know what I mean? Early riser. Exactly. Exactly. It was 21. It goes back to 19. That's weird. That means it's being manipulated. Now, I will guarantee you one thing. None of my short stories will ever be woke. They will always be entertaining, but they won't be preachy. Just like this story, I'm not going to preach to you on anything political. I'm just going to try to entertain you. Okay? So I'm going to leave the stories I'm going to leave stories open end to what your own interpretation. My goal is basically to tell stories not with an overarching political message of any kind. You know what I mean? But, however, leave a story that leaves it open-ended to interpretation of the watcher, of the reader. You know what I mean? That way, it's both entertaining and provokes the imagination. Is everybody okay with that one? I think everybody's going to be okay with that one. Aragon Johnny, how you doing? Have you read my short story yet? It's in my community page. I read it out on the stream. I also put it on Facebook. And it's going to be a short film. And someone criticized me, and I did misspell quartz. Yeah, I just remembered. Quartz is Cuartz. Okay, my mistake. You know what I mean? In the story. Well. Then all I want to do is make short films. for now. Yeah, I misspelled quartz in the story. I got a lot of flack for that in the comment section of my community page for that shit. Yeah. It's not a word you use every day. Come on now. Quartz. Well, I think animation would be the best direction to go to in this situation. You know, there's a lot you can do more with animation than you could, let's say, in live action using the actor. And you got to pay an actor. So with animation, you don't have to pay him. And you can keep all that money for yourself. Exactly. If I'm successful, I will do more of this kind of stuff. You know, you will see more short films coming from me. Well, I might be working with AI then. AI is a good format to work with. For example, you can make realistic AI characters, maybe. Yes, if you have the basics. I'm only getting 17. I'm getting 22. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be looking into. I need basically a new line of work, and I'm tired. I'm tired of the line of work I'm in. It's a young man's game, and I've lost my energy for it. And now I want to work on my terms. I want to make money on my terms. And that's all I want to do. Exactly. Exactly. So I'm going to work with AI. I've been wanting to work with AI when it comes to film for a long time. And maybe this is a good start. I'm seeing positive things come out of it. Yeah. Very good. I want to basically get out of my day job. I'm going to try to achieve my dreams a little bit. This is something I've always wanted to do. Be a filmmaker. And if I can just be a short filmmaker, yeah, I can write. Yeah, thank you. Anthony Oliver. I'll look into that. This is how I can make money on my terms. I'm not an actor. I'm just going to do what I got to do. I'm the writer. Not yet. Not yet. One step at a time, Dave. Not yet. If this makes enough money, I will quit my day job. If I get enough money, you can guarantee that it's that if I'm raking in like more like a couple of zeros, I was fuck this, fuck Walmart, fuck that, you know. Exactly, but I want something small, LC, small. I can write the short story, and I can make, with AI, I can make a short film, pretty much. A short film. Nothing big, nothing fancy. Maybe an animated short film. It's just a minute long. You know what I mean? 1 minute long, and that's it. Make the story compact, good. You know, don't try to make a feature-length film until you're ready. You know, but I'm not trying to break into Hollywood because I hate Hollywood. I despise Hollywood. No, I'm trying to build it myself. I want to basically do something outside of Hollywood, you know. Exactly, Elsie. Well, yeah, I found my inner peace. I'm just tired of my job, so that's just when I'm doing this. I'm listening to Smack. I'm listening. It's fun not living. I agree. I'm not quitting my day job. You know what I mean? 600 a month. That's a lot more than I make. Whoa, 600 a month. That's a lot more than I make. Oh man. Whoa, that'd be a lot more than I make. Oh man. 600, but it's a month. It's a monthly basis. I don't like that. It's not weekly. Um. No man. Totally agree, LC. Yes, I'm not going to try to go like super big. I'm not going to try to do that. I just want to go short film, writing short stories, turning them to short films, and that's it. And possibly making money off of it. If they make money, if they make good money, I'll slowly get away from my day job. You know what I mean? If I can do this as, if it has a steady income, you know. Well, I didn't tell them what I make, but that's a lot more than what I make. But Dave. Oh, that's enough to live off of, brother. That is enough to live off of. Woo! 3 million a month. That's a lot of savings. Oh, 3 million a month. With 3 million a month, I could get a piece of land out of the freaking nowhere. You know what I mean? You know? Oh, dreams will come true with 3 million a month. No. Now you're offering me some cash here now. 3 million a month. I mean, I could live off of that. Easily. Thank you, Cricket. But yeah. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, I'll get there. Everything takes time. I realize that, you got to pay your dues in this world. Okay? I'm going to pay my dues and get there. But life is an adventure, and I will go. And with this new adventure, I will go to the land beyond the fog. Because that's what I call it, the land beyond the fog, because we're all living in a fog. And all of us want to get to the land beyond the fog. You know what I mean? But he's very good at promotion. He's very good at putting things together. I mean, I don't know how to work with like he gets donations that I don't know how to do. So working with him would be beneficial to me. As long as it's behind the camera. You know, man. I could. But right now, let's concentrate on building something and making a little money. You know, man. All right. I think I've said my piece. I think I've said what I'm going to do. I'm going to start your stream, Noodles, and I will talk to you. I know. I'm slow on the intake, LC. You know, man. That's a good idea, Jamak. I agree. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Thank you, early riser. All right. God bless everybody. I'm on a new adventure. I'm going to the land beyond the fog.